Have you ever wanted to work out with your favorite anime character? Just be doing bicep curls beside them, look over to the side lovingly, smile. They smile back. Me too. So here's my top five anime characters I would like to work out with. Before we get started, guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to be alerted when my new videos come out so you can be the first to watch them and to be the first to get all the games. My number five anime character I would like to work out with is Zoro from One Piece. Now, being that I've never really watched One Piece, this might be kind of a surprising answer. I've seen bits and pieces of One Piece, and I've obviously seen the scenes online of Zoro training with crazy barbell movements. And I know enough about the character to know that he has a really good mindset, that he wants to become the number one swordsman in their universe. So between his crazy feats of strength and his really good mentality, I just honestly feel like he'd be a pretty good dude to work out with. I feel like we would probably get a nice pump together. He would push me on squats, I'd push him on squats, all the fun stuff. He'd probably come up with some like crazy shit. Be like, man, can we just do a regular barbell back squat, please? And he's like trying to put like a barbell in his mouth or some crap because like three sword technique or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, he's my number five. On to my number four. My number four anime character I would like to work out with is Gawain from Rising Impact. Now, hear me out here. Since watching Rising Impact, I have found a new love for the sport of golf. I've picked it up as one of my new hobbies that I'm like hyper fixated on, and I just can't stop golfing till I become the best golfer on the planet. And I just really like Gawain's mindset. He's got a really good attitude about training and becoming the best. He wants to be the furthest hitter in the world. At first, he thought it was with baseball, and then he realized that the furthest hitters on the planet, to the person that can hit the ball the furthest, is a golfer. So he shifted his focus over to golf, and he works really hard. You see in the anime, when in like the first episode, he swings the golf club like 1,000 times a day just to like work on his golf swing. He's got a good strength training base from chopping down lots of trees, and I feel like he understands the work it takes to become the best golfer. And because he understands the work, he actively would want to put in that work, which means even if we were golfing together or if we were just in the gym training, I feel like he would have a really good mindset. He would push me really hard. I would push him really hard. And that work ethic he has would be really infectious. And because I like golf, it'd be cool to train with him, not in the way of just weights in the gym, but also just going out and playing 9 holes with him. He feels like he would be a really good golf partner. The people he's playing against, he's always cheering on and wishing the best for, and he wants them to play their best game. He wants to beat them at their best, and I really appreciate that mentality. He's a good sport. He just seems like he'd be a fun person to golf with. He's very like loose, and he keeps you from getting like too stressed, too like overwhelmed, too like overly focused. You know, he'll let out a fart, you know, all that fun stuff that helps you be loose and have fun with the game. So not only would I like to have him as a training partner, I would like to have him as a golf partner. Before I go on to my number 3 person I would like to train with, I want you guys to take a second and comment the top 5 anime characters you would like to train with in the comments below. My number 3 anime character that I would like to train with is none other than Goku. I feel like for most people, this would probably be their number 1 choice because we know that the Goku fanboys go crazy. And, you know, if you are in that Dragon Ball Z love sphere and it's your favorite anime, Goku's just the best, unless you're a Vegeta fan. But I feel like when it comes to that like positive, the person that wants to just like go out and like train and have fun training, Goku's energy is kind of unmatched, and that's why he goes on my number 3 list. I feel like he's somebody that would push me in training. He's somebody that enjoys training and has fun with training, which is something I like to do for myself. And he's also somebody that well fuels himself, and he's somebody I feel like, you know, after we're done training, we could go have a ramen eating competition and see who could eat more bowls of ramen and see who wins. And I feel like that would also be a fun element of training, is not just training our bodies, but training our stomachs as well. The other reason I would put Goku a little bit higher on my list than some of these other characters is Goku's access to the time chamber. I would love if he could give me access to the time chamber. We could just like drag some weights into the time chamber. I could come out like a week later. It's been like a year of training. I'm a year stronger. Only a week has gone by for everybody else. I'm just like way bigger, way more jacked, way stronger, like crazy ways. That time chamber, super, super underrated. And if Goku could give me access to that, he's got to be high on the list for sure. Not as high as these next two, but he sits at my number 3 spot. My number 2 anime character I would like to train with is Ippo from Hajime no Ippo. I find Ippo to be one of the anime characters that I relate to most personally, a lot due to his backstory with what he deals with bullying and how he eventually kind of overcomes that through finding sport. For me, dealing with bullying a lot growing up, I found sports were a good outlet to put my energy and effort into and help me deal with some of those things. So I relate to him in that. And also just that he's constantly searching for what it means to be strong. This is something I relate to heavily, and I think that getting to train with him and getting to experience him on that same journey of trying to figure out what it means to be strong, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. Strong isn't just the weights you lift or how hard you can punch, but it goes a lot deeper. It goes into your character, your resilience, your ability to overcome hard things, whether it's a boxing match, lifting a 500-pound squat, whether it's the challenges that life throws at you. Being strong encompasses a lot more than that, and training with somebody that's also on that journey is something that I would find to be very motivating and very comforting. I like to surround myself with people that are also on that same journey that I'm on, of figuring out the meaning of what it means to be strong. And I feel like training with Ippo would be really good for that. Also, I used to box a little bit, and while Ippo would like absolutely whoop my ass once those like jet engines start firing up for his Dempsey roll, it'd be fun to spar a few matches with him. Finally, my number 1 anime character I would like to train with is Asta from Black Clover. A lot of the reasons I would want to train with Asta carry over to some of the reasons I would want to train with Ippo, but things I like about Asta is we share a build of we are both short kings, and the dude obviously knows how to pack muscle onto his like short little king body because he's absolutely stacked. If you have not seen my video on getting the Asta physique, check it out up here. So not only would I appreciate training with him because he's built similarly, but also because our mindsets are very similar, I feel. He always preaches that his magic is never giving up. And I like to take that same approach to a lot of my training. No matter how many times I fail, I want to get up one more time. So I feel like Asta would be a great person to train with because he really embodies that element of never giving up. And he's very supportive of the people around him when it comes to the Black Bulls and his teammates. He never lets them give up either. His energy is infectious and his support is unmatched when it comes to the people he cares about. As a training partner, I think he would also apply that to training with me. And I identify that one of my biggest downfalls is that I sometimes fall into that trap of self-doubt. I can be the person that doubts myself more than anybody else around me, and I need people in my support system to lift me back up. I'm going to doubt myself enough. I don't need the people around me to doubt me as well. I want them to support me, and I want them to want the best for me. And in a lot of ways, Oscar reminds me of my coach, Gavin Aiden, in the way that he supports his teammates with the way that Gavin supports me. So as a training partner, I feel like that support would really greatly benefit my training and help me become the best version of myself. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving my channel a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're looking for another video of mine to watch, start with this video right here. And, the YouTube algorithm says it's a good one. So the YouTube algorithm never lies. Till next time, guys. Peace out.